Since 1990, Homes First has been creating affordable and healthy homes for our neighbors in Thurston County. We buy and rehabilitate local properties using the power of partnerships. Our first and most supportive community partner is Olympia Federal Savings. They've been with us since the beginning and make it possible for us to take public funds from a variety of sources and match them with mortgages to double or triple our impact.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Jacobs, branch manager at the Tumwater Ole Fed. In 1990, Homes First approached Ole Fed and asked us to support their efforts in converting local housing into affordable rental homes. Ole Fed is able to work with Homes First in a private-public partnership, and we're able to match public funds with a mortgage. Through collaboration and efforts in the community, Homes First is able to connect those in need with affordable housing, which can help individuals and families move forward one step at a time and improve their lives. It's really heartwarming, actually, to see people that are struggling and really help them turn their lives around and take people from not that great of a situation and help them work towards making their lives better for themselves, for their family, for their children. Ole Fed is committed to providing affordable housing to our neighbors, and through our partnership with Homes First, we're able to support our community in a bigger way.
Our business is not all about homes, though. Our mission is about people and making the South Puget Sound region a great place for everyone to live. Although we own homes, it is people we truly serve. This is not a speculative enterprise, but a demand-driven response to the need that is shown by state and local entities who track requests for housing. It is also driven by the over 500 requests Homes First turns away every year.
I'm Lori Christmas. I'm the Homeless Family Case Manager for Family Support Center. The goal at Pear Blossom Place is to have families come in to the emergency shelter and receive pretty intensive case management while they're there. Our goal is actually 20 days for families. Currently the average is 35 days, but our maximum stay is 90. I hear a lot of people in the community say, how come that family just doesn't get a job, or that person doesn't just go get work? But it's really hard if you don't have a place to live, if you don't have a place to keep your clothes and to shower or have an address. Makes it nearly impossible to go out and present yourself in a professional way, to interview and to get that employment so you can sustain that stable housing. So working together with Homes First and other wonderful community agencies, we're able to get families into that stable housing so then they can thrive on with the next goals, the next steps in their life.
My name is Sean Boniprice, Administrator for Kokua, a local nonprofit supported living agency. My history with Homes First goes back to when I first started here at Kokua, working with some individuals at one of our locations that rented from Homes First. The house is adapted to their needs, it's been modified. So Homes First has built ramps, they have widened doorways, they have taken out carpeting and put in hard flooring. They've made transition pieces so that wheelchairs and walkers can get over them safely. These are the sorts of things that Homes First does that our for-profit private landlords typically do not do, which is a major benefit to the people that we serve. They're able to live a life in their home that they wouldn't be able to in most homes around the community. So having those homes helps us grow as an agency and be able to provide more supports for people who are in the community or institutionalized that are needing those kinds of supports.
Hi, I'm Jessica. My family and I are tenants with Homes First. Last year, when I was pregnant with our youngest son, I became sick and missed a bunch of work. And since it was the majority of our income that was lost, we fell behind on rent and ended up being homeless. So we went to the Family Support Center and stayed in the shelter there for a few months. Before we moved into the house, when we were at the shelter, we really had no space. There was, at any given point, there was us plus 4 or 5 other people in a room the size of our kitchen and dining room put together. Our home now is amazing. We have so much room. The kids have a yard to play in, which is a big thing for us. Homes First has really brought stability back into our lives. It's hard to explain the way you feel when you come from having something to having nothing to go back to having something again. It's just a really amazing feeling.
My name is David, and my family and I are tenants of Homes First. We ended up losing our home in Lakewood about this time last year, actually, about the end of summer. We took a bike trip. We went out to Aberdeen and back. We ended up spending about a month camping in the Capitol State Forest. And then, as luck would have it, we found a great place, a shelter, where we could actually all stay together. We got in contact with Homes First through Brett, the shelter manager at Out of the Woods Shelter, and we stayed there for about 6 months. When we were in the shelter and before we were in the shelter, it was always like we were focused on surviving. We were focused on getting food or finding a dry place to sleep or, just being alive and staying that way. And since we've moved in, it's really allowed us to focus on moving forward because those things are taken care of now. The difference that Homes First has made for our family has been all the difference. It's been the total difference. There's no way that we could be in the place where we're at right now without your help.
Homes First believes in collective impact, the power of all of us to work together to be the change we want to see in our community. You are also part of that impact. With your ongoing support, we will continue to grow to serve the ever-changing and ever-growing needs for housing. Whether it is for people with special needs, families, or our veterans, Homes First continues to seek partners like you to give our neighbors a great place to live and hope for their future.